Can't even.
Welcome to True Jamaica Buzz, news and entertainment with a buzz. Based on the video that you just saw, it is said to be of an incident shooting that took place in a place that is known as Yuatan, that is in the LINSTEAD, St. Catherine area. It is said that two individuals were in that vehicle, don't know, two men, a man and a woman, vice versa. It is said that of those two, one person lost their life instantly. The next person was rushed to the hospital. Don't know what is going to be the likely possibility or probability of that person living based on the amount of shots, how that vehicle and those bodies should have been riddled inside the vehicle. This looked like something from out of Mexico or Colombia. Some sorts of cartel hits. Not talking about vice cartel, but these people were not playing whomever they were after, and hopefully, not to say that it is justified if they knew exactly who they were going for, but me just say, whomever they were going for, it looks as if, or it seems as if it is obvious that they were trying to get that individual out of here. And obviously, by what we saw, somebody lost their life. Don't know if it was the occupant or the targets. People, these people in Jamaica, them now play with the A to the K to the M to the 16, the A to the R. They are taking you out of here. These gangsters, and most of the times when you see stuff like this, it is usually because of chopping, meaning lottery scamming. Not to say that it is only that, but we see that these criminal elements in Jamaica, they don't care. So for all of you youths out here that have aspirations of being criminal, just be remember, this is a friendly reminder that this is what could happen to you or your family member if you mess with the wrong people or mess in the wrong game. Point blank and period.
1, 2, 3. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no! Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into 3. Oh my god! Oh my god!
We're in Toronto. We just landed. Our plane crashed. It's upside down. Fire department's on site. We're upside down. Everybody, most people appear to be okay. We're all getting off. Some smoke going on.
What you just saw is the edited version of a plane, commercial plane that crashed in Toronto. Toronto is in Canada, as you should know. The edited version, obviously, because of YouTube's policy sensitivity. I could not show you the part when the impact, when the plane actually hit the ground and burst into a ball of flames. Luckily for the passengers on that plane, a couple of them were injured, but most of them were okay. They were transported to the hospital, checked on them. They seems to be okay. Now, when this incident happened, a couple of persons called me and them say, see the video with the plane crash. See the video with the impact of the plane. And people, like I said, I always get these videos. And people that I spoke to them and asked me, then hold on a minute. Don't you wish that you was in that plane? Seeing that, yes, it hit the ground and the impact was hard. And there was a burst of flame. And people, if you know anything about gasoline that is used, or the fuel that is used, jet fuel, it is very explosive. So the chances are, if you hit and the plane catch a fire from the fuel tank, the plane might have exploded. Luckily for these people, they were fortunate that was not the case. So somebody said to me, why? I wish me did dep on a plane there. I said, then why you don't wish you done dep on the plane? Did you see the impact video? They say no, they never saw the impact video. But them know, say, whoever was on that plane and fortunate to be alive is going to be getting millions from that airplane, or probably from that airport, whichever one is held liable. But I say, well, if you want to be traumatized and you can value your trauma that you go through in millions, I would rather not be in that plane and experience that traumatic episode. Then the person said to me, well, me live in Jamaica, me get robbed before at gunpoint, and I did not get paid. How much worse could it be? People, let me know in the comment section if you would rather experience that, not losing your life and get millions of dollars, or just not experiencing it any at all. Because the truth and the fact is that so much people have a phobia of flying, just regular flying. When there's a little bit of turbulence, the people them get petrified. So just imagine you going through a traumatic episode like this, wherein the plane drop on impact, exploded, flip over, and you actually live. I think that you're going to be traumatized for the rest of your life. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the millions of dollars that you might get might soothe your trauma. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, less than 24 hours ago, some people sent me a link, and the link said that DUDUS, Christopher DUDUS Coke, Shower Posse leader, he is going to be released on or about February of 2025. As a matter of fact, he will be on the next plane with the next batch of deportees headed to Jamaica, one-way ticket, no returning from whence they came. I said to myself, first thing first, whenever I get any sorts of information, if it cannot be verified, if it cannot be vetted, if my source is not credible, if my source's credibility is questionable at best, then I am not going to take it. I am going to take it with a grain of salt. Now, people, here's the thing. When you go on social media, yes, sometimes as a blogger, you might get information that is wrong. But there's certain information that you can actually fact check. There's a thing known as Google, which happens to be the biggest search engine, or probably one of them. Don't quote me. So I did a simple Google search. And when I did a simple Google search, look at your screen. This is what it says. It says that, yes, he was locked up. I think about 2012, he was extradited to the United States, and he went to trial, and he got 23 years. 23 years, and he's supposed to be released in 2030. Now, people, I did not really check my real source that works in the federal government in the United States, which happens to be family and friends. However, because I know of the federal laws, sentencing guideline, and I know that whenever you are sentenced, you are given, or you will have to do 85% of the time. So I did a simple mathematics now, people. I have AdMaths from Ford Farm with distinction. So when I did that search, I did that calculation, using the calculator, of course, it said that 85% of 23 years would have been 19.55 if you look at your screen, no line. So therefore, he would be scheduled maybe about 2030, 2000 or so. So therefore, I would go with the estimation that is in the newspaper for a couple of years. He will be out on or about January 2030 or so. So I say this to say that there's an easy way to fact check any stuff, and always know who your source is. Is that source credible? Now, a lot of persons are gullible. A lot of persons are naive, so therefore them come like a perch. When you fling some bread, roll up the bread and fling it in the water, then them just grab it and run with it and swallow it. Them not read the fine print. Them not assess Them not psychoanalyze anything. Them just take everything at face value. So I did a call, and I called persons that I know, and I said, is DUDUS scheduled to be on the next plane to Jamaica in February? And they say, well, I don't really know. Maybe he is. More than likely, he is probably not. So people, like me say, these are people that work with the federal government. So I said to myself, hold on, all of these big professional media houses in Jamaica, the Star, well, not the Star that much, Gleaner, Observer, CVM, TVJ, JNN, which, hold on, that are the bank or the news outlet. But you get the point. None of these people don't know. And then I said to myself, based on persons that I know that work in the federal system, and based on mostly persons that I know that have been deported, the deportation process takes a mighty long time, sometimes months. So therefore, how is it that I did not hear that DUDUS time up and DUDUS is in an immigration facility? Now, sometimes, whenever your time is coming up short based on facts, they are going to transfer you to a place, usually Macrae, that is in a rural Atlanta, rural Georgia, Macrae, Georgia. And then from there, you get deported, put on a plane and come back. So you finish up your time when your time start get small, and then you get deported whenever your time, even that takes a couple of months. But I said to myself, even given the benefit of doubt that Donald Trump come out and Donald Trump a change up the thing, some people say for the better, some people say for the worse. Maybe it is going to be expedited, meaning express, federal express out of Jamaica, in a Jamaica, sorry. But I said to myself, but nobody knows about this. The government don't know about this. The JCF is not making any sorts of preparation about this. Because obviously, if this is true, which I doubt that it is, and he comes to Jamaica, a whole lot of shuffling is going to be done in the deck. A whole bunch of persons are going to have to relinquish their power, or a whole bunch of lone wolves are going to probably try to take out the Don of all Dons, because these people don't respect nothing. These people don't care about who is governing them. Just as say they are now the new king of the Dons, just like we have the king of dancehall and king of reggae. So people, me just as say, I am just giving you my little views, my opinion on what I think. If it is factual or if it is just word of mouth, talk, cheap chat, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is based off a video that has been circulating over social media, in which a group of men, sounds as if they have that Creole Haitian dialect, seems to be in a verbal altercation. Don't know exactly what they were saying, but you could easily hear that they were mad. They were going at it to specific individuals, and then all sorts of blows start through. Next thing we know, one man get a sucker punch right in him face, drop backwards and lick up the back of him head. He was out cold. And then some other individuals, Haitian also, start for rush the man there. We knock out the next man and put him on the floor. And then the video cuts. Based on information from the news, it is said that that individual that got hit and drop and lick him head, he was out. He was DEAD on the spot. So people, I am going to show you the edited version of the video. Obviously, because of YouTube's protocol, I cannot show you the straight thing. However, I am going to be putting every video that is in every video that I put up on YouTube on any one of my 3 channels. I am going to put it in my WhatsApp group. The number for that WhatsApp group is 1-876-894-2711. 1-876-894-2711. Just say you want to join the group, you want the latest video, leave your name, and that is it. No video call, no sorts of call. Just leave a simple text. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Now, people, like I said, because of YouTube's policy, I cannot show you the raw, uncut video. I can only show you the edited version. So pretty much like me say, big argument, verbal turn physical, man a throw punch, a little man a little greenish neon color top, him knock out the man drop and lick him head. Then the other people them start rush him and give him all sorts of pelting. And then one man, after he realized that that man that got knocked out hit his head and was gone, him then rushed on the man and clot him, give him one big kick and seed bag. So people, like me say, imagine you as a Haitian, leave from Haiti for whatever reason, economic reason, political reason, war down there. Jamaica is like a paradise compared to Haiti. Not monetarily, they are doing much better than us financially, which is kind of weird. But Jamaica is Haiti 2.0, the next new Haiti. You leave and come here upon a boat, risk your life on these dreaded seas. Reach, I heard that they've been here since last year, and I seek political asylum. We Sister Jamaica send back most of them. These few seems as if they are being stealth. Well, people, if you are being stealth, I am no sorts of James Bond or spy. But if I was being stealth, the last thing that I would want to do is get into a big fight that was recorded. And then we see blow for blow, man drop and DEAD right in front of our eyes. That is going to raise all sorts of red flags. That is going to put a billboard, neon sign. That is going to call down the law enforcement, including immigration, the police, upon you instantaneously. One thing that I've also noticed is that nobody would part the fight, and obviously Jamaican a fight Jamaican. Jamaican don't step in, so therefore, if them say Haitian and do them thing, they are not going to step in, and rightfully so. Sometimes you go to part the fight, and then your life depart from you. So people are always going to be cautious. People just now go get na people, the middle of people things. So people, like me say, you and I know that for these people that are seeking political asylum, it is not going to be looking very good on their case when they go back to courts. And obviously, we know that Jamaica is a knee-jerk place, especially when they are looking for a reason to not keep these people, even though I am not saying that a lot of them qualify, because a lot of them are obviously criminal, but it is mixed. Some people are hardworking people, then you have a whole bunch of criminals running from prosecution, not only persecution. So people, let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called What a Day When the Tables Turn. Every day that the bucket goes to the well, one day the bottom is going to drop out. And the bottom of that barrel drop out for one 37-year-old Swain Reeves. He is from Montego Bay. He is said to be a call center worker. He has a relationship with a 21-year-old lady known as Vanessa Gibson. She lives in St. Anne. Them quarrel and them fight, them get separated, break up to make up. Fast forward Sunday, 7-something or so, it is said that he made a call to the baby mother of their 3-year-old child, and he told her that he's going to take the child somewhere. However, it seems when he reached back, there was some sorts of verbal altercation turned physical. It is said that he wheel and pop off a ice pick, run her down in the bushes. Don't know if she had her 5-star ratchet with her. However, as soon as he approached her, she lent him a couple in her neck, in her chest, in her upper torso. He was rushed to the hospital. He is presently in the afterlife. She is presently in the lockup of the JCF. So people, at the end of the day, like I said, these toxic relationships Don't be in any sort of relationship with persons that you are not compatible with them, that you're always fussing and fighting, because sooner or later it is going to lead to the worst extent. Such is the case in this case. One parent dead, the next one locked up. That little 3-year-old is now probably in the custody of a guardian. Hopefully he will be okay. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.